Ethan was a quiet boy who loved science experiments, drawing space rockets and reading detective comics. He was new at school and still finding his place. Most days he kept to himself. But one kid had definitely noticed him. Zack. Zack was in the same grade, but everything about him screamed loud. He was always surrounded by other boys, laughing the loudest, talking the biggest, and picking on kids who didn't fit in. Like Ethan. It started small. "Hey, space boy," Zack sneered, knocking Ethan's books out of his hands one morning. The kids around them chuckled. Ethan froze. His ears burned. He bent to pick up his books in silence. That week it happened again. And again. Zack shoved Ethan's chair before lunch. He mimicked Ethan's voice in class. He even made a meme out of Ethan's science fair volcano, and it spread through the school. One night after dinner, Ethan sat at the table staring at his sketchbook but not drawing. His mom noticed. "Hey, rocket scientist," she said gently. "What's wrong?" Ethan looked up. Something inside him cracked open. He told her everything. His mom listened, nodded, and then pulled her chair closer. "Ethan," she said, "you're smart and kind. But right now you need to be brave too. I'm proud of you for telling me. You've taken the most important step." Ethan blinked. "What step?" "Talking to someone. That's always the first move when someone's hurting you on purpose, and doing it again and again. That's bullying." She explained how bullying wasn't just about hitting. It could be words, exclusion, or trying to embarrass someone repeatedly. And it wasn't Ethan's fault. The next day at school, Ethan was nervous. But he remembered his mom's advice. At recess, Zack walked by and whispered, "Where's your spaceship today, alien?" Ethan felt his heart pound. But instead of freezing, he stood tall, looked Zack in the eye, and said in a firm voice, "Stop it. I don't like that." Zack smirked. "What are you gonna do, tell the teacher?" Ethan didn't answer. He just turned and walked away, his back straight, fists unclenched. Later that day, he visited Ms. Martinez, his homeroom teacher. He told her everything, how long it had been happening, what Zack had said, and how it made him feel. Ms. Martinez thanked him for speaking up. "You did exactly the right thing, Ethan. This isn't just teasing, it's serious. And I'll help." Things didn't change overnight, but they started to shift. Zack got called into a meeting with the counselor. He had to talk to the principal too. The school made it clear, bullying wouldn't be tolerated. Zack didn't mess with Ethan much after that. But something else changed. Ethan began sitting with a group of kids in the library at lunch. A girl named Priya saw one of his spaceship drawings and said, "That's amazing." Soon they were talking every day about planets, comic books, and weird science facts. He wasn't alone anymore. And Zack? He still tried to get laughs sometimes. But it's harder to bully someone who stands tall, speaks up, and has friends nearby. Ethan learned it's not just physical but also verbal and social behavior that happens again and again. He didn't yell or cry when Zack bullied him. He kept his cool. "Stop it. I don't like that." His confident tone made a difference. Instead of fighting back, Ethan showed strength by walking away. He opened up to his mom and told his teacher. That changed everything. With Priya and others around, Ethan found connection and support. Because courage isn't about fighting. It's about knowing when to speak, when to walk, and who to trust. The end.